does. Hello, everyone. Welcome to 360. Once again, Chris is talking right when we start. He's the one that says start, and when we do, he forgets he said it. It's a whole 29 seconds ago. Anyway, hello, everybody. Welcome back again. It is May 10th. Wow, I'm having trouble saying that. May 10th. Whose birthday's coming up? Jaden. My grandson's birthday's coming up. Anyway, welcome, everybody. Like I said, it's been a powerful last week for sure. Webinars and different stuff going on. We'll get into the details as we talk. Right now, I'm going to go to my YouTube channel and turn it over to Red.
Thanks very much, Marty. I'm just editing my name. I don't know who Refern is without the D, but obviously that must be me. To be here, as always. If you can hear, we've got a thunderstorm coming past again. If I get knocked off of the internet, I apologise in advance. But we have a thunderstorm which is playing havoc with my internet, but we'll hopefully get through that. Good to be here again with another ONPASSIVE 360 with my two friends, Marty DeGarmo and Chris Johnson. The place to come to get all of the latest updates from ONPASSIVE. Wherever you are, if you are a founder or a user in ONPASSIVE, this is an excellent point of call to come to watch the ONPASSIVE 360 show, because we will be giving you a weekly digest of ONPASSIVE and the news that we have for you of what we know over the week. This is what we're going to be talking about today. With myself and Marty. So I'm going to hand over to Chris, and then we're going to go back round to Marty. Over to you, my friend.
Red, Marty, great to see you as usual. It's like I never stop talking to you two. I don't know what that is all about, but I'm going to do a real quick shout out to Pam Turner. Beautiful Pam Turner. Today is her birthday. I think she's 23. God bless you, Pam Turner. Kevin Rutledge. 24. Sorry. Happy birthday. And Red, I got to tell you something. Kevin's got a very, very phenomenal gift for you. I'm sure he's going to send it later. I said, no, I want you to give it to him. You're going to love it. Enjoy the show, guys. Let's get it on. Marty DeGarmo. Are you ready? All right, back to you.
Let's get ready to, I'm just kidding. Not that excited. Anyway, yeah, the last week, like I said, was pretty powerful. We had a webinar that Ash came on. It wasn't even really scheduled. In fact, we scheduled it, asked him if we could have the big room, and Ash came on as host and was relaxed and talked to us. And sometimes those fireside chats are some of the best webinars I've been on. Make you think. Ash is a person that makes you think. And I love that. The older we get, the more we need to use this. And I try every day to, learn something new, whether it's AI or something like that. And I suggest all of you do that, because the only thing about fear is not knowing. And I know a lot of people are kind of nervous about AI. I've heard stories, people watch too many science fiction movies. AI in the hands of the right person are going to do miracles for the world, flat out. Right now they're in surgery. They're helping older people. They have an AI now that is programmed to feed people that maybe can't use their arms, stuff like that. I mean, and that's a plus, like siphoning through trash and recycles. Who wants that job? And they said, well, it's going to eliminate the job. I want to say this again. When the automobile came out, the people, and I look back at this, people complained, it's going to create havoc for the guy the blacksmith and all that does horses, this carriage gets too loud, it's going to scare the horse. Look how many jobs the auto industry created. Now, it's because we didn't know. That goes back to not knowing. We're saying, yeah, but not only is there high tech coming with AI, the inventions of AI brings in the inventions of new jobs. It just does. And there'll be jobs we've never heard of. Can't talk about it because we don't know. But anything that's created AI is created by a man or a woman. And when they're done, you have to create a foundation for it, which is people. And they're going to have to be part of how this thing operates and what goes on. And people going to college. maybe they won't go to college for the same things they're going for now. You know, when I was a kid, I remember they graded you on penmanship, how well you wrote. I asked my grandchildren, they don't write what they call cursive. They don't even know how. I got failing grades for that. Right now, they don't even, my kids can't really sign their name. They print it. So that's how things change, though. I'm not saying for the better always, but in good hands, good things happen. And we know that Mr. Mufar is good hands. The people around him are good hands. And he's going to bring AI in to make our lives easier. What you're going to find in ONPASSIVE, and this goes for anybody watching this today, tomorrow, 6 months, a year, is this company is going to make it for anybody that wants to get in, start a business, legit, AI, products that you can't even dream of, that you can make a commission from, and you could do your whole business in minutes. Absolute minutes. Go in, click, 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 close it, and you're off for the day. Why? Because of technology, because of AI. He set up a platform. One-click wonder, right? Single sign-on. When you sign into ONPASSIVE today, you're signing into a smorgasbord of different products. Smorgasbord, for anybody that doesn't know what that is, I tell you where I got that from. The Amish country, they call it a smorgasbord, but it's a buffet. I'm sure Ash knew what it was. I mean, Ash. Oh, Red. I called you Ash. I'm sure Red knew what it was. He's a chef. He knows what that is. You get a variety, and I can click and not leave where I came from. That's amazing. That's time consuming. That saves time. There's nothing more valuable in life than time. It goes click, 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 and you know as well as I do, I'm 63 years old. It feels like a few years ago I was in my 20s. It wasn't, right? Time flies. The older you get, the faster it flies. But if you could take that time and the stuff like mundane or business and narrow it down smaller and smaller. And by the way, this company was set up for small, medium, and large companies, big as you can, big as you want, and individuals. So anybody wants to get a business and start one, a big business can come in. It's going to save them time and money. Why? They have the technology, the above market value. You're not going to get anything cheaper than ONPASSIVE at the highest quality. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Anyway, I want to tell everybody else too, if you're in ONPASSIVE and you're a founder, that means you've been a founder for almost a year minimum. Minimum, because we haven't brought any founders in since June. So almost a year for the youngest bird in the coop here, okay? If you don't know by now what we have, you got to press in and look. Look what was laid out before us. Look at I'm going to go to food again. Look at the 10-course meal that was laid out before us. We didn't have to do any of that. It was made for us. It was delivered to us. The silverware's there. All we got to do is eat. Can't beat that. So keep that in your mind. So if you start a sentence today, the 10th of May, with, but what if something's wrong? Because you don't have to worry about, but what if? If you have the faith, you believe like I do, like these two gentlemen do, and thousands do. I'm not saying we're unique. You don't ask that question. We know. And we're all here. The reason I'm here, the reason Red's here and Chris is here, I love doing this. It took me all my life to find a business like this that really means something. Every business I was in, my heart wasn't in it because somewhere deep inside I went, something's not right about this. Something's not quite right. And I was right. Those are times I didn't want to be right because I knew it was going to be another boom, a crash. Took me 2 months to build a system that it could work where me, myself, Mike, and Dan could build any kind of team. And while you're building it, you're looking in people's eyes and you're going, something's not right. This doesn't feel right. I can't bring anybody with me. ONPASSIVE changes all that. All the heavy lifting. I don't care what I'm doing. I don't care what Red's doing or what Chris is doing. This is your business. Whatever you do, whatever you decide, whatever passion you have, take that passion, twist it around, and make an income with it, because you can. If you use your mind and look at what we have, you could take your passion and build an empire with ONPASSIVE. I'm going to say this again. You'll never outrun ONPASSIVE. It was a foundation that everybody said, why is he doing all this now? Why is he building this huge freaking aircraft carrier and we don't even have any planes? The planes are in the air. They're about to land. You're going to see them. And that's what we're all part of. Anyway, that's all I have for right now. Red, go ahead. I'm losing my voice.
That would be a thing, wouldn't it? Marty DeGarmo losing his voice. Anyway, thanks very much, Marty. Great words of wisdom as always from Marty. He's absolutely right. You know, we love doing this. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it. Pretty simple. You know, we do it because we want to do it. That is it, really. You know, we've been grinding at ONPASSIVE now for a very long time. Why? Because we believe 100% in not only the company, but also the vision. And I actually think this is almost more important than anything, is that the vision of what ONPASSIVE is trying to achieve. This is what's really got under my skin as far as what I want to be part of. I love the ethical side of it. I love the reasons behind why it is being put together. Normal everyday businesses are produced, put together for one reason and one reason only. And that is the monetary value of that business and about how much money that business can produce, either for the owners or the shareholders or both. With ONPASSIVE, that is the last thing that is on their mind. Is it going to be a byproduct? Yes, 100%. Of course it is going to be a byproduct. And we would be lying if we said it wouldn't be. But there is so much more to ONPASSIVE than the monetary value of what people are going to gain from it. You know, we are a movement. It has been said before, not only by us as founders, but also by our CEO, that we are a movement of individuals as founders. And this is exactly what we are trying to achieve here with ONPASSIVE. We are trying to achieve, obviously, a well thought out, solution-based company that is there for the benefit of the internet user, but also because we want to make a difference on a humanitarian stage. A lot of people might say, well, that's not my thing. And you're absolutely right. It wasn't my thing either. But once you get into ONPASSIVE, you understand ONPASSIVE, then it soon becomes your thing, because we know that the monetary side is a done deal, as our CEO would say, but also more importantly, it makes you certainly look and think about what you can do as an individual with the rest of your life. Anyway, moving on. So what else has gone on this week? We said we're going to give you a bit of an update and bring you up to date with what's been happening over the last sort of week of ONPASSIVE. So last Saturday, we had a Burj Khalifa. Excellent. That was all about OConnect. And we then obviously had a impromptu webinar as well from Ash Mufareh with many of the leaders. I believe that was Sunday night or Sunday, I believe. And then obviously yesterday we had another Burj Khalifa as well. If you were tuning into the ONPASSIVE.com official channel, you'll notice that straight after the Burj Khalifa, we had some other videos that were shown to us as well, which was the video of the new offices in Egypt, a couple more of other Burj Khalifas as well. All these guys can be found right now. If you log into your ecosystem and look to the right-hand side, you'll see the video section. There is now put in a nice scroll bar at the bottom so you can scroll across. Talking of scroll bars, just to update you as well, certainly this is working now on a laptop, but Mail has now got a scroll bar. It's a little blue thin line, you will notice. So where your emails are, so you log in, you've got probably 8 emails showing on your bar there. At the top right-hand side of the very top one, you'll see in a thin blue line, about that big, okay, is a scroll bar now. Brilliant. There wasn't one there before. You had to use your up and down key to scroll up and down. Not anymore. No, they've updated that now. I noticed yesterday. And now you can scroll by clicking it as you normally do with your cursor, holding it down, and you can scroll up and down. Again, remember, guys, the company know what needs to be done. Yes, we are giving feedback, all the rest of it. Okay, and all these things will be coming in the next release of OMail, ONet, OTrim as well. They're updating. This is what we've been told, okay, and it is fantastic. I know what Chris wants to touch, so I won't go over that as well, so we can carry on. No, you can have that one, Chris. Don't you worry, my friend. So lots of stuff is happening. This is why, and what I try and do on a daily basis, and I keep reiterating this to so many of you. They say to me, well, how do you know that's happened, Red? I'll tell you how I know it's happened is because I'm nosy. That's what I am. I go nosying around in the ecosystem. Why? Because I know that they are there all the time working in the background. I notice things because I'm there all the time. I notice little changes, little things that happen. And this is why I bring them to your attention, because they are little things that make a lot of difference, like scrolling up and down on your OMail. It's going to make life a lot easier to be able to navigate your OMail. Push notifications. We know about push notifications, okay? We get them with our normal email clients at the moment. We get a ping, I've got mail, you go and look at your mail. This will be coming, guys, with OMail. Do not worry. Is it there yet? No, okay? But it will be there. When we get the mobile version of it, when we get the next edition of OMail, all these things will be available to us. It will feel like every other email client that we have, but there's a big difference. OMail does so much more.
Did you know that server administration is one of the most in-demand skills? That's right. According to the latest Stack Overflow developer survey,
This is exactly what Ashmas Farah said to us. The first day you see any product of ONPASSIVE, when it is released, is the worst day it's going to be. We've already seen how much difference our ecosystem is now. I think we'll all agree. It's super easy and smooth to log in, log out, navigate, click, screens pop up. So it's phenomenal. Navigating around your ecosystem now is really, really smooth. Was it at the beginning? No, it wasn't, because that was the first time we saw it. But they work on it. They get it better. This is why I'm going to move on to OConnect. Yesterday, we were informed via our CEO and Marty DeGarmo that the 14-day free trial has been extended by 7 days. So today, if it was extended by 7 days, you'll see it says 6 days. If you had activated your 14-day free trial, okay, last week, guess what it's going to show? It's still going to show that 14-day free trial, okay, because you're not out of your 14-day free trial, so you don't need to have that 7-day extension. I've had people saying to me, well, why have we extended again? Why have we got an extension? Plain and simply, it's one thing and one thing only. Our OConnect is not stable enough for our CEO to put it out as a paid product to the general public. He said that he will only do this when it is stable. Everything well, not everything, but a vast majority of our products in ONPASSIVE hinge on the successful usage and stability of OConnect. Just to name a couple, Academy does, OStaff does, OBless does, OConnect itself does. There's 4 straight off the top of my head. They're all going to be reliant on OConnect, and the scalability, the stability of it, and all the rest of it. This is why it needs to be exactly right. But again, we have come a long way from when we first got OConnect on that very first day. People's mics didn't open, people's videos, only panelists could see you, functions didn't work correctly, all the rest of it. Look where we are now in this very short period of time of only 3 weeks since we've got it, of how better functionality it is and how much smoother it is. This is only going to get better, but our CEO has said he is not prepared to be rushed until it is right. It is going to be right, and we will benefit because of what our CEO is doing for us. I cannot reiterate time and time again of saying the same things. What they are doing for the benefit of primarily us, the founders, first, right? Whatever happens in the company, the founders are going to be the first beneficiary of what happens in the company. Are the company going to benefit from it? Yeah, damn right they are. Otherwise, they wouldn't have made a company. But he's also said that the vast majority of what happens in the company is going to come back to us, the founders. There is so many things, guys, that he cannot say in a public forum that is going to benefit the founders. Just have the knowledge that you are in the best place and you are going to be in the best shape of your lives as a founder in ONPASSIVE. Anyway, I've gone on far too long. I'm handing it over to Mr. Chris Hey Johnson.
Thank you, Red. Of course, my dog's going to start barking any second now. I know it. Number one, Marty, you made me very hungry. Thank you for that. And Red, you made me thirst for more knowledge, so I'm loving that. 11 or 12 days ago, I think it was, we found out something that nobody seen coming. We are now in Egypt, and that blew me away. I had no idea. But then I thought about it. What did Ashmafara has he been saying for the last couple of years? We are going to be in every high-tech city of the world. Am I excited? You better believe I'm excited. Why? Because I know what's coming, okay? About 7 days ago, Ashmafara showed up on 360, unannounced. We're like, okay, cool. We can sit back and enjoy the show now. And what he said was, there's 30,000 people a day joining ONPASSIVE for the free products and getting in. And I was excited. I was really fired up and excited. All right, why? Because I know what is coming, okay? 6 days ago, now hear me out, I'm going to go down a little bit. 6 days ago, I witnessed hundreds of people hosting their very first own OConnect hosting, gathering hundreds of people around. Hey, man, you got to check it out. I was blown away by that. For people that have been on these other so-called platforms, just listening to us talk, now they're hosting their own OConnect. They were blown away. They're excited. I was really excited. Why? Because I know what's coming, okay? 5 days ago, you could see me. I'm crazy. I witnessed the excitement. Now, hear me out on this one, Red from the Marty DeGarmo. I witnessed the excitement.
Have you heard of the powerful method to achieve almost 20/20 vision without surgery? The best part is that it is so easy to do that you can do it relaxing on the couch, and it has nothing to do with expensive drugs or surgeries. If you or a loved one wear glasses or suffer from blurred vision, floaters, glaucoma, retinal detachment, cataracts, diabetic retinopathy or macular degeneration, Stop everything you are doing and watch this short video below that
of founders who finally realized, oh my God, this is really, really huge, and I'm part of it. And I witnessed I witnessed not a light bulb moment, lightning struck them. They realized, oh my God, and I'm part of this. All right, you damn right I'm excited. Why? Because I know what's coming. Right? I'm almost done. I'm not going to talk a lot, but I'm excited. I can't help it. You know why? Because I know what's coming. All right? 4 days ago, I witnessed the Burj Khalifa light up the word ONPASSIVE again. Okay? Why was I excited? Because there was this young kid named RD. I can never say his last name. Brett, how do you say his last name? RD Jeswell, is it?
Jeswell.
All right. And he's there live with his cell phone recording the birds lighting up with this beautiful thing called ONPASSIVE. Someone's recording him. You can see it on his phone and you can see it live. And I was completely blown away. Yes, I was very, very excited. All right. And because I know what's coming. And that young kid, he really knows what's coming because he is there almost every time they light that thing up, which is really exciting for me. I'm losing track now. 3 days ago, Ash came out of O Connect. Thanks, Red. With some amazing updates. Oh my God, was I excited. I mean, I was really, why? He said, we have something that everyone wants and needs. No matter if it's a building or a driveway, they're going to want it. They're going to need it. As a matter of fact, it's going to be very hard to fill all the orders because people are going to want it that much. And oh my God, was I excited to hear that. And I knew stuff. Why? Because I know what is coming. All right. What do we have? 2, Red? 2? 2 days ago, I was excited that we got an extension for O Connect. 7 more days. Why was I excited about it? Because I knew Ash Mafara wanted it perfectly done right. And he basically said what Red said. We're going to give it a couple more days. Now, he's letting me use, to my knowledge, to my opinion, free a product that is going to become a $1 billion industry on the internet and change the internet for web conferencing. Was I excited? You better dang well believe I was excited. Why? Because I know what is coming. Today, I'm sitting down here with 2 of my best friends in the world, talking to you about something that we all love and we're passionate about. All right? There's nothing in my way. No matter if it's a building, I'm going to go through it. If it's a rocket ship, I'm going to climb over it. If it's a mountain, I'm going to move it. Why? Because I know what's coming. All right? And guess what? You all should understand what's coming too. For all those individuals that just lit up because you realize how big this is, that just got excited because you know you have a guy, my brother, my friend, our friend, called Ash Mafara, did this for all of us, not for himself, for the world. And you better believe I'm excited about that. Why? Because we all know what's coming. And I want you to be very patient because you know what? What's coming your way, you're not going to be able to handle. All right. Then you might have to be a little more patient because you're realizing, wow, who the heck ever would do this for me? Who the heck would ever do this for the world? Ash Mafara and ONPASSIVE. So guys, get excited because you all know what's coming. And I'm going to promise you this. It's going to keep getting better, bigger, faster, stronger. It's going to be a household name throughout the entire world. And my favorite thing to say, and 8 billion people have to come through the founders to be part of ONPASSIVE. Now, if that doesn't get you excited, I don't know what does. Thank you very much, Marty. Back to you.
Fantastic. And by the way, if you want to know, ask Chris. It's coming. Anyway, yeah, that was pretty exciting. He had nothing. No, today he did say he had something. That's right. That's the first time. I was kind of nervous, actually, but very good, Chris. Excellent. Yeah, once again, let me kind of round things up here. We all know the information. Nothing's being held back. We're in something really, really big. I know the instinct for people, including myself, is to look at something and then do a comparison, because that's what we do in life. The older we get, the more things we have to compare to. But when we come to ONPASSIVE, you have to let all that go, because there's nothing to compare it to. You can't say, well, Amazon did. We're not Amazon. We're bigger than that. Apple did. We're not Apple. Apple, we're going to be bigger than Apple. I know people think that's crazy. That's my opinion. Apple had 1 or 2 products. That's it. We have many, could be hundreds someday, will be. We have more products that we haven't even touched yet, not counting the physical products. And it's all under one roof on one platform with 1 million founders going to a global market with global pay, with global people, with global languages. You know, today I noticed I've been sharing my link, and there's little things. Red reminded me of this. Chris does too. I root around a lot and look at stuff, and I go, oh. And first I say to myself, has that been there and I didn't see it, or did that just show up, right? You know, I don't want to go back and say, hey, guys, look at this, because they always go, yeah, it's been there for a month, you idiot. No, they don't say that. But when I was setting up, when I was sending out the registration link, we call it affiliate link, but it's a registration link, and it's coded to me. You have your own, we all have our own. I looked at it and I went, you know,
I saw a lot of people talking on the social media about the Income Club. Yes, I bought the license, and I want to show you is this here, the profit I got. Guys, these results were in the 7-day trial of the Income Club that, if you don't get any results, you can ask for your money back. Definitely, you can't go wrong.
Maybe if I drew lines and explained something on a picture and then send it so they understand what they're filling out. And right at the top right-hand corner, a little square, you click it, and it shows every country, I believe, in the world. And if you change it, everything on the registration page changes to that language. Shut the front door. Shut the front door. You know, and that's me. Now I'm looking at all this stuff. You know what happens is, for one thing, most of us are waiting for myself, Red, or somebody to say something. You don't have to. Go look. You're going to find stuff. That saved me so much time. I got to put one arrow. Hey, change your country. Then I don't have to explain nothing. It's written in your language. I didn't see that. That little detail is the difference, in my opinion. Thousands of dollars. Because I tell you, people come to something. Remember when they come to something new, like a registration or something like that, they're already nervous. If they look at it and say, whoa, what's that? I don't understand. Some people, I don't know how many, it doesn't matter, will not do it. They won't follow through with it. If they see that they go click and it's written in Arabic, it's written in German, it's written in Spanish, it's written, guys, that's a game changer. And all of ONPASSIVE is that way. All of ONPASSIVE has these little things that are huge. That's what I'm trying to say. Little bitty things that are absolutely huge, that if you go look, because people from another country, they'd be looking for that button. Because they're going to look for it, because it's coming to them in English. Everything's sent out of the U.S. or a lot of places in English, right? They're going to look for language or country. Big deal, guys. So do yourself a favor. Root like a pig. Get in that back office and just rip it up. Look at everything. Because when you find it, then while you're doing it, have an open mind. How can I use this to enhance my passion. And I guarantee you'll find a way. Every day I look at it, something, and I go, oh my God, I could use that for this. No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind. I do it every day. And everybody can do that. All of you have a dream and a hope and stuff you love, right? They sent a video out today about clubs. Start a club. How powerful a club could be. It could be only women, a women's club. It could be any type of club that you like. There's people involved in things that, I'm not interested in that. Who gives a crap? It's not about you. It's about them. And they can start a club in it. And I'll tell you, when you get people coming in on passive, people love to socialize. Even if they're quiet. Just because, look, I'll give you an example. I do my live, Red does his live, and so does Chris. Start off, maybe sometimes we got 400 people. It's outrageous to me. I'm blessed. But anyway, besides that, by the end of 24 hours, it's up to 3,000 sometimes, right? So you know a lot of people are watching that after the fact. Some of those people have ideas, they have dreams, they have things to say, and a lot of them, they're socializing, but they're quiet. That's why if you give them a door to come in of something they like, and just think, well, I'm the only one that likes this. That's not true. Whatever you like, thousands, maybe millions like the same thing. Start a club in your passion, put a title on it that's what it's about, and you build it and they will come. And remember, you're looking at it now, just founders. Let that go. This is going to be so much bigger than the founder organization. It's going to blow you away. Right now, if you look at the numbers, and I'm probably wrong because they're probably better than that, we're bringing in 900,000 people a month, right? Close to it. Okay, that means we're doubling what we know every month. Those people have dreams, hopes, they have passions, they have, and I don't care what language, they're going to want to socialize. And they really want to socialize with somebody that's not in their country, if they can, even if they don't talk out loud. I have people write me an email, it feels great. Hey, you made my day today on the live. I don't ever talk, but I just want to let you know. That's powerful crap. That feels good. I get that a lot. And I'm looking at the name and I said, man, I've never heard of this person in my life. But if you look at the numbers of anything, including you guys, when you do something and you see way more numbers than people you know, that's people looking that are socializing quietly. ONPASSIVE is the place to bring them out and let them be part of something. Because if you have a passion and you bring people into the passion that they love, happens to be what you love, you're going to see them talk and they'll come out in the open. And that's a big deal. When people come up and shine and start doing things, look at some of the people on ONPASSIVE wouldn't talk a year ago. They barely put their name in. Now they're on camera. Now they're on webinars. I see people I didn't know a year ago on every webinar I go to. So it's a good thing. So just plant that seed. Start building your business the way you want it to be. Don't build it like me. Don't ask to be me. Nothing, one of me is plenty. Ask my wife. Don't need another Red. We sure as God don't need another Chris. So I'm just kidding. Anyway, that's all I have. I want you to use your imagination. Start having the faith. Sometimes all of us don't see where we're going, but you have to have faith in the guy that has the vision, right? All of us are in different plateaus. Even if I know 1% and I'm at 10,000 feet and Ash is at 90,000 feet, I need to let people know that maybe don't have that. They're at 2,000 feet. I need to let them know what I see. That's what Red does. That's what Chris does. This is what I see. This is why I'm confident. If you can see what I see, then move up to the next level. But it all has to do with faith. I started in this company when it was a hope and a dream. And I believed it would be a reality. And guess what? It is. And we're all here. And it's a great thing. Anyway, I didn't have anything to say when I came on, so I had that Chris problem. But anyway, that's all I have. You guys have anything else? Well, all right, I'll see you all. God bless. And guess what? We'll be back next week on 320. And I want to tell you something else.
320? What's 320? Are you getting rid of me?
Yeah. I forgot to tell Chris on 360. But listen, keep in mind, anytime during the week, something could pop up. A meeting. Just keep that in mind. Keep your eyes open. Remember, in OConnect, in OES at the top of the page, that's where the update is. Click that because Ash puts everything in there now. So you click it. There could be a meeting tomorrow, the next, and the next day. Don't assume we'll catch it before you. We might not. Anyway, see you all. Thank you very much.
Bye. 320.